I can't believe big marijuana has won.
Yeah, man. Big marijuana.
Fred and George are selling people's personal information.
Yeah, man.
That's an ethical breach.
Sup, yo? I'm big marijuana. I visit Fred and George.
I think Fred and George visits you.
In my sleep.
Just about something.
And they give me nice kisses.
Every time that she goes away, Ron and Harry are just gonna be like, huh, women.
Yeah, that's a thing in the movie too.
Just walk up to any item that takes your fancy. We'll tell you what's
Man.
what.
She got a fucking
Misogyny, huh? I should watch these Harry Potter movies if there's misogyny in them.
It's not what you think. She actually is more powerful, and that's why she's disappearing.
She's more powerful than we could ever know. She breaks the game.
Ever imagine. Hermione is broken in this segment of the game because she has rich parents.
Yeah?
No, they're muggles. Hermione is a filthy
Flipendo.
I'm gonna cut that out.
Why
Oh my god! What is that? Peeves.
George H.W. Bush?
Yes.
They've got no passwords, so they can't use the portal.
He looks like a normal British person.
Yeah, that is average Britain circa 1945.
That's Jimmy Carr.
That's him.
You gotta laugh like him too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ain't no way he does that naturally.
Jimmy the Bird Carr. Dude, I hope he's a good, I mean, he better be a good sport. His whole career is just insult comedy.
Yeah.
What a guy, dude. I love that guy's comedy.
He's pretty funny.
Did you ever see the game show he did?
I saw clips, I think.
Yeah. Jimmy Carr had a game show called 9 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's really funny. If you haven't seen it, look up Hide the Carrot. Yeah. That guy's...
It's also where that clip came from where he, like, that one guy, he has like the shaggy hair and a beard, and he's holding like 3 really big bowls, and he's like, yeah, he's like, I just got these from somewhere. Where did you get those? I'd rather not say, and then a light falls down.
Oh, I've seen that clip.
Nothing else say.
Alex, look. If you can, put it in.
I'd rather not say.
Alright. I'm just gonna
make the light fall on a...
as I couldn't.
Make the light fall on a cardboard cutout of Kyle. A flat 2D PNG of Kyle.
You mean the one we have sitting between you and I right now?
Yeah.
Kyle, what do you think about that?
David Lee Roth is...
Thanks, buddy.
Dude, he's been fucking gross lately. He's been saying some shit that I just don't think is good for the brand.
Yo, he tried to finger my ass earlier.
What?
Yeah, I was sitting on the couch and he like... I felt like an arm behind me and I was like, oh, that's
Kyle,
fine.
our channel artist Kyle is really doing these things behind closed doors.
He's not associated with Portman.
Our brand, yeah.
Don't worry, guys. He's fired.
Also, I'm releasing an album. It's called Ouch.
No, it can't be ouch. It's gotta be like owie. It's gotta be different.
Yeah, hurdy.
It's gotta be ding.
Owie, hurdy.
Ouch, bing, dang.
That's smarts.
Oochie.
Fuck. Who put these colorful pebbles on the shelf?
They're beans, you fool. You didn't explain to me, why is that the currency? Why is it beans? Why beans?
Oh,
What's beans?
I don't know. Bertie Bott's every flavor beans was like a popular
The Harry Potter jelly bean thing?
Yeah. It was a pretty like recognizable brand thing.
That's fair.
So they used it as currency in all the games.
So
Like in the first one, I think if you collect all the beans in the game, you unlock a cutscene where Fred and George unleash.
Mug you in an alleyway.
No, they corner Snape in a fucking room and then unleash all of the beans on him and fucking suffocate him.
So they just throw beans at him over and over, and he's like, "Oh, stop, please!"
Pretty much, he's like, "No, Weasley."
Oh, Fred, oh, stop, Fred. I don't like that, Fred, please.
It's up to you, Harry. We can explore for a bit. Or we can have a fun.
You're sorry because you thought it was funny? That's why we're doing this, Abby.
Not the beans.
Not the beans.
Oh my god. Oh, please, I can't stand up now because you've pelted my knees.
Man. Alright, listen.
Yeah?
Warner Brothers games.
Sorry. Oh my god, he has a big forehead.
Yeah. PS2 Hagrid.
I love PS2 Hagrid.
PS2 Hagrid is fucking great.
This is my first time seeing him in actual game, but I've seen him in other media.
That was PS1 Hagrid. Yeah. Much less defined.
Yeah.
Much more funnier.
You won't catch me bowing that.
Enough bats to beat the top number on the counter. As soon as you're ready, just click the
Right mouse button.
Make Beaky fly.
Alright, I know that I signed an NDA and I'm not allowed to talk about the fucking Quidditch game, but there's a Forbidden Forest field that you can play in.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. There's a Forbidden Forest map you can play on, and Hagrid's the announcer, and it's just fucking precious. I love Hagrid.
I do too, man. He knows.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Robbie Coltrane. Yeah, he's gone.
Cool.
He's pretty big.
Oh man, rest in peace, big man. You are a part of so many people's lives. Holy shit.
I rode your motorcycle ride in Orlando, and it scared me.
I never got to do that.
Yo.
Dude,
So, like, I didn't know the details.
Yeah.
And me and Jess waited in this line for 3 hours.
Oh, God, dude.
So, it was probably only going to be like an hour and a half wait. Which still, Jesus Christ. But, like, it was the newest ride there, so, like, obviously it's going to be busy.
Oh, yeah, at that time, for sure.
But, like, there were storms happening in Orlando at the time. And, like, lightning struck, and Jess is like, we are not getting out of this line.
Oh
And I
my
was
God.
like, all right, that's fine. And, like, after a while, I was like, are you sure you don't want to get out of the line? And she was like, people have been sneaking out and peeking, and, like, they're saying the sun's out. And I was like, all right, whatever, fuck it. Anyways, got on the ride. It's a motorcycle and a sidecar.
Yeah.
And you're
Seen
riding,
it.
you go on, whatever, cool. And then you go up to a certain point, you stop. And then it drops a whole level to another track, and then you ride it backwards
Awesome.
through, like, a whole nother experience. It was super fucking fun.
There was a ride like that at Dollywood.
Killed me.
I've never been to Dollywood, and I've been to, like, Pigeon Forge
Do you think
a
that'd be
good number of times.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Madam Potrick can then cut in about a second.
You can
That Dollywood ride?
We'll make something out of
Yeah.
this.
The firefighting one.
Yeah, whatever that was.
My grandpa got a Dollywood popsicle sucker, and he bit her titty off. And 12-year-old me thought that was the bee's knees.
28-year-old me thinks that's the bee's knees. That's funny as shit.
Yeah, like, my grandpa was always, like, a really quiet, reserved man, and all of a sudden he's biting titties.
I'm just a bit.
That's how they do, man.
We'd better get up to the
Oh,
first floor.
jeez. Oh my God, it's this fucker again.
Oh, look, an average British man.
Yeah. Look, 3 average British people. 4, but he decided not to get involved. Did you see him?
He's spinning.
That NPC in the back right, he like walked and then turned towards and then turned the other way and kept walking.
Not my problem.
Yeah. He went, oh.
Bro, if I was at this wizarding school and I saw Harry Potter, I probably would not associate with him.
No.
It just seems like a good way to get killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
for
oh,
sure.
you're doing something in the girls' room? You can do that. I'm not.
Yeah,
I would just pretend I
man.
didn't see him.
Yeah, man. I didn't see shit.
I would ask for transfers out of his class if he was ever in any of my classes.
Hey, Alex, we really need your help. Drink this. What is this, fucking polyjuice potion? No. No. I'm not getting involved in your shit. No fucking way, Harold.
Oh, we're in Hex class with Harry Potter.
Yeah, man, that's what this game is.
I think I'll take geometry.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Harry Potter's Hex class. I'm gonna cast a Hex.
I'm your teacher, Mr. Beansworth.
Mr. Beansworth.
We're already talking about beans. That's a bad name.
Beans. Beans is life. Beans is love. Rictusempra. It helps if you say it too.
No.
The game has microphone input. Rictusempra.
Did you know that
Carpe retractum.
No, did you know that? Oh Christ! Did you
Man.
know that British people eat beans for breakfast?
Yeah, beans and toast.
What fucking weirdos?
It's easy to be brilliant when you're fighting for your fucking life, Potter.
That's the fucking people who colonized most of the world. You telling me these motherfuckers who ate beans and toast for breakfast almost took over the whole fucking world?
Hello and welcome to Transfiguration class.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The most advanced
They probably had a pretty good
spells.
military and
Was
some
a wizard to
street
become an
strategies.
animagus.
And Among Us.
They can transform themselves into animals and then back into people.
Fuck
For
you.
example,
Alex's favorite class.
Fuck you. What? That was unsettling.
Yeah.
The exact face we made.
are werewolves animagus? Turn into animals. A werewolf cannot
Dude.
Now,
McGonagall's a furry.
The Draconifers and
Dude, there's an NPC that you do some side quests for. I have not played the game, but in Hogwarts Legacy, there's an NPC that you do some side quests for, who's an animagus, and their mom doesn't want them to live as an animal, but they're like, I like living as an animal more than I do as a human, so I'd rather live that way.
Yo, if I could be a dog and just be like, I look forward to this person coming home.
Yeah.
They'll feed me.
Yup.
They'll pet me.
They'll take me out to shit when I need to.
Sometimes I can walk around.
Sometimes. Or I can poop on the carpet and no one will.
Lasagna on the floor. He'll hit me, probably.
But it's worth it.
The
Dude,
right mouse button will make the rabbit
this is
hop.
amazing.
Push
I didn't know they made
forward
games
arrow
like this,
and
dude.
hold down the right mouse button for the
What
longest
is
jump.
this? Are you like a rabbit?
Press the enter
Yeah, I'm like,
Anytime
I'm
rabbit?
something of a,
you
I'm
stop
something
the
of a
spell.
lupine.
What the
That's
fuck?
wolf.
Complete the
I'm
task
something
at
of
hand with
a,
the rabbit, and the spell will stop on its own.
You just eat through that wall?
It's made
grass.
of grass. Yeah, dude.
Well done.
Sorry.
Get a fucking clue, Joey.
I can't see.
Position the
Joey,
rabbit
Joey,
on
do
the dirt
get a fucking
and press
clue.
the left mouse button to begin digging.
Gonna
Or I'll
solve
smack
that
you.
mystery.
Or I'll smack you with the newspaper.
You should work on that, but I think it could work.
Splendid,
Yeah,
Mr.
thank
Danger.
you. Oh, well, I'm workshopping it.
I learned lore about myself yesterday.
Oh, yeah, excellent.
So
Find your butthole finally.
no,
Wow.
no, it was about when I was a baby.
More searching.
So before I had core memories, I apparently had two very bad babysitters
Yeah.
who almost got me killed.
Oh, car.
And
One tied you and your sister and baby sister up in the other room and was the babysitter bandit.
yeah, it was Joe Pesci.
Yeah. That's a Simpsons episode.
Oh,
So
makes no sense. I like this.
so I knew the one bad babysitter story before like my aunt took over. So
Hold on, what?
my aunt babysat me
is
after
Aunt Joni the second bad babysitter story?
she's a third.
Okay. At
So
least
I know of two.
At least she's not the core
No.
1 and 2. That's good.
So the first one that I knew about, apparently my dad was wondering why I kept staying up till like 11 p.m. at night, which is I guess not natural for babies.
Yeah.
And he was wondering like why the hell do I stay up so late? So he's like, I'm gonna come home just on my lunch break and just see like what's going on. He said he came straight home at noon and the babysitter was passed out on the couch, like passed out drunk on the couch, and that I was in a baby swing just having the time of my life.
You're going like,
Yeah, so she got fired on the spot. So what I learned about yesterday was apparently I had one before that one.
oh?
So this was one. You know how like you can take your kid over to someone's house and they'll watch them there.
Sure.
Yeah, my mom used to do that to me.
So they had a. I'll say the town, but you probably bleep it.
Yeah.
She took me to a house and
Hogsmeade Village.
what's the one thing that you know about that town? What's it got more of than most?
Weed.
yes, but what else? Infrastructure.
I mean, I
It's
guess
got railroad tracks.
they sure do.
Yeah.
So they left me over there at a house. My mom said one day I came to like pick you up, and I drove up to the house, and I looked over to my left, and you were playing. You were 2 or 3. You were playing on the railroad tracks by yourself. Not a single adult in sight.
Dude.
On railroad tracks that are like very commonly in use. She said I was just there, like, just banging my hands on the rails and like stepping over them and crap.
Yeah, just dicking around like a kid.
Yeah, so they got fired.
Oh my god.
And then the baby swing thing happened and they got fired. And then my aunt took over.
Yeah. How'd she get fired?
She didn't get fired, but she did. We did have to call the fire department on me.
Oh my god.
On you.
On me.
Oh god, dude.
So I was at her house, I was watching cartoons, she had a coffee table. She had one of those iron coffee tables that has like a glass top.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of spaces like where the iron meets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So me being a freaking idiot, I'm like, I have my foot and I'm sticking it in and out of the iron.
Top of the well.
And then I wondered, how far can I stick my foot in? I stuck my foot in all the way up to like my calf.
Oh, Jesus.
And I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get it out, and I started like crying and screaming. And I don't know if you know my Aunt Joni, but
Yeah.
you'll know this about her. She's not the person you want to have around in an emergency.
Oh, she panicked too.
She panicked worse than I did.
Shut up, fuck, Joey.
She panicked more than I did and cried harder than I did. I was the one who was stuck in a coffee table. I was also like 4 or 5.
Jeez. All right, one last attempt.
So she didn't think to call my mom.
Okay.
She called the fire department, and they came, and they were still there when my mom came around. She's like, I rolled up to Joni's house, and I just see 2 fire trucks there and an ambulance, and I'm like, what's going on? And I go run up, and all the firemen are laughing. All the firemen are laughing. Because this idiot 4-year-old stuck his ankle in a coffee table. They had to grease up my leg and like pull it out. And she said I walked in the house and they were like getting ready to leave, all the firemen and crap. She's like, you were sitting on the couch and your cheeks were tear stained and you were huffing and puffing. You know, like a 4-year-old does when they're upset.
Oh my god.
But the fucked up thing about it was, so was Joni. Her tears, all puffy, huffing and puffing and crying. She looked worse than me.
Dude, we had one of those sofa couches, like they pull out into a bed.
Photon.
Moral of my story is I don't know how I made it to 5.
Say Dave Grohl gives toothy head.
Dave Grohl makes good barbecue, though.
But say he gives toothy head.
Dave Grohl doesn't give toothy head.
Now how would you know that?
Yeah.